Hello and welcome. Today we are going to learn about the technical indicator on balance volume. It is a momentum indicator. It was theorized by Granville and it postulates that volume precedes price, meaning volume moves first in a trend, then the price also follows and moves in the same direction. It is a momentum indicator, as I just told you, and it generates more actionable signals than other volume indicators or histogram red and green lines, as can be seen from price charts below the price charts. This is a Walmart volume and closing price data from 27th of October 2010 to 10th of December 2010. This is just to show you the running total or cumulative volume, which can be seen in the last column stated as on balance volume. The rule is, there are three rules. The first one is, if the closing price, today's closing price, is higher than previous session's closing price, the volume is taken as positive and it is added in the previous days on balance volume figure. If today's price is less than yesterday's price, then the volume is taken as negative and it is subtracted from previous days on balance volume. And if today's price is equal to yesterday's price, then on balance volume is equal to today's volume. So you can see from 28th of October price 53.3, it is greater than 53.26. 8,200 is the volume which is added to the on balance volume, and it is 8,200. Now you can see from 3rd November date, the price is 53.92, which is less than yesterday's price of 2nd November 54.19. So 9,200 is subtracted from 33,500 to reach 24,300. So on and so forth. So we can see, now I can show you from the chart of Walmart from November to December. We can see how the price has moved, fluctuated, how the volume is shown in green and red bars, and how the OBV line has moved in upward trend, then downward trend, then in a trading range, then again an upward trend. As you can see early on in the November period, the price is moving up in a rally, in a trend. So does the OBV line, and the volume bars are green. So now after 8th of November, the price starts moving down. It is not that the price is moving down. What you have to see is that previous day's closing price is higher than today's closing price. So today's closing price is lesser than previous day's closing price. So the price of stock has fallen down. So therefore the OBV line is also going down. The volume is subtracted. It is said the buyers were not in the market. The volume traded was not by the bulls, it was by the peers. So it is subtracted from the OBV value, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, the OBV line therefore was in an uptrend again, then again the downtrend, then it was in a trading range trading from 15th of November to 29th of November, and after that 29th of November it started going up again, as is confirmed by the price also. The price moved up, started going up in a rally. So did the OBV. Next up, the chart is of Starbucks divergences. OBV can also be used to confirm divergences. Starbucks, it is a very famous stock in the world. It's coffee maker, most famous coffee maker. Now from the price chart you can see from June mid to early July you have a lower low in price. But during the same period, there is a bullish divergence in OBV. As can be seen on the chart, the OBV line is in a higher low. It is going in a higher low. It does not go in lower low. So either there is a bullish divergence in both these lines. OBV breaks out first, and you can see there is a breakout in the price following that in weeks, within weeks, and price moves from $15 to $20.25. Next up we have Texas Instrument. There is a range trading from December to April 2009, 2010, 2008, 2009, and we have during the same period an upward trend in the OBV line. So which shows there is a bullish divergence. Yes, not bearish, bullish divergence. OBV is moving higher. There's the which is confirmed in mid of April when there's a breakout in the price, and price moves from $17 to $24 till August. Next up we have bearish divergence. Medtronic, New York Stock Exchange, 8 of December 2010. From mid of February to April, you can see the OBV line closed in higher high. It was in a downward trend and it was closing in higher high. A higher low, sorry, I would not say higher low. And the price chart was in a higher low. So OBV and price chart was divergent, and that followed in downward trend in the price and breakout in May, and preceded by the OBV breakout in April. So there was a 1 month lag in the price, so which shows that if you have taken a decision to trade and short the Medtronic in April based on OBV signal, you would have made a lot of money, because the price moved from $44 to $32, almost a $12 fall. Now again a bearish divergence. Valero Energy, you can see there's a higher high from mid of March to May in the price chart, and a lower high in the OBV chart during the same period. But you can see there's a breakout on the OBV chart. OBV line breaks out in early May and starts a downward rally, downward trend, which is supported by, if you can see, the signal is confirmed, the divergence is there. When the price also starts going down of Medtronic from $20.5 to almost $16 from mid of May to early of September. So as we have seen, now this is the last chart I'm going to show you, the Best Buy, again another very famous stock that people trade on. You can see that the OBV line trades in convergence with in correlation with direct correlation with the price chart. From December to almost March, the price of OBV, the price of the stock and OBV line are in downward trend. From March to May, the price is an upward trend and OBV is also in going up. Then again OBV starts a breakout, and from May to September the price starts fall down and OBV is also in a downward trend. And from September to December the price is also going up and is accompanied by OBV line. So I hope you have learned a lot about OBV line. OBV signal indicator is a technical indicator, is a very basic volume indicator, and unlike other indicators, it is very easy and simple to understand. It just shows the accumulation and distribution and how the bulls and bears are behaving and in the stock market, and you can even do it. You can also apply it on the index, on the stock exchange, complete equities and other instruments also. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it.